Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup releases going on the wishlist or not. This is the series where every Friday I come back and I'll let you know about the new makeup releases, sneak peeks and announcements, and we chat about whether or not we want to pick them up, if we want to anti-haul them, if we already own them, which is the case with a couple of things that I'm going to be mentioning today. I will say this week has some really fun, exciting things and I cannot wait to chat with you about them and to see what you think in the comments. Don't think that you cannot disagree with me. If you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. Friends don't always disagree, but friends are always polite towards each other though. At least they try. And if you haven't been here before, my name is Angie. Hello, I am a lover of fashion and makeup, especially colorful things. I just love playing with color. I love makeup. I'm still super excited about makeup. And if you want to see some more color and makeup content on your timeline, this is definitely the place to be. I do upload 5 videos a week. I did film this look and I actually filmed this look with something that we will be talking about in just a couple of seconds. I always link everything that I'm talking about in the description box with some details, all the details that I can find at least. So if you're wondering about anything, it is in the description box, and if you want to know what's on my face, and I will leave a link to the look as well to the video because it was live yesterday on my channel. Well, I don't know when you're watching this, but when I'm filming this, it was live yesterday on my channel, and I will leave everything that's on my face with links in a pinned comment. I also wanted to, this is me asking, why is this so crooked? This is me asking, would you be terribly upset if I changed the title of this? I know this has been new makeup releases going on the wish list or not for years. I think this is episode 170 something. Like, I've been doing this for years, once a week, years. I was thinking to just skip the going on the wish list or not, because for most people, this is just the weekly new makeup releases. So I'm thinking, is that okay with you? To change up the title a bit? It's still gonna be new makeup releases. It's still gonna be up every Friday. It's still gonna be a pretty long episode because this I keep on rambling. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that, because I'm just trying to I'm just trying to evolve a bit with my channel. I've been on YouTube for quite some time now. It's been quite some years, so I'm just asking for a friend. Let's talk about the first thing that's a new thing that I actually have on my eyes today, and that is the new Burstone palette by BH Cosmetics. I am wearing the Emerald palette on my eyes today. I did have a video yesterday that went live with swatches and my thoughts about this palette and doing this look here. So if you're interested in that, like I said, I will probably link it both in the description box and in the pinned comment. BH Cosmetics is dedicated to doing one Burstone palette every month for a year, I'm hoping. I hope they don't abandon it towards the end of the year, and this is the one for May. I've already tried all of the other ones, and I actually just created a playlist with the Burstone palette so it would be easy for you to navigate them in case you're interested. But that is already live on my channel, and it's already live on BH Cosmetics US and BH Cosmetics Germany, and I will link that down below. I haven't seen these palettes come to either Beauty Bay or Ulta, so I think that if you're interested in the Burstone palettes, these are $9 each. I think you'll have to buy them at the BH Cosmetics website. I also quickly want to mention this. This is the new Kaleidos collection. I did get sent this as PR. This is the palette. It's one of these that you swipe up, and this actually sticks here, so you can have this as one palette. It is not 2 separate pieces. You can very easily snap this to the top. And as I'm filming this launched this morning, but as I'm filming this, they still have things from the collection left. If you are interested in this collection, I'm sure they'll restock because this was a very popular collection. If you are interested in this collection, I will also leave the video down below where I'm swatching all of this. I'm lip swatching all of the 8 shades. I'm doing a look, just giving you some thoughts in case you were interested in this and you missed the video. I will also leave that down below. The next thing, I have it here. I just got it. I kid you not. I got a text message after I finished this look saying FedEx is delivering a package from Sigma today. And I was like, really? So I thought I'd just wait around and wait until FedEx got here, and then I'll film the video when I have the package. So let's open it. Oh my god. I need help. This is the Sigma Ambiance collection. I don't know what I called it last week, but I didn't call it the Ambiance collection. Scratch everything I said last week. This is the collection. This is a big box. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. So this is what it looks like. Send help. Okay. this is the info that we're gonna read in just a little bit. Basically, this is the collection. It is a highlighter palette, it is an eyeshadow palette, it is a brush set with a pouch, and it's 2 lip glosses. Here's the thing. Where am I putting this? On the floor. Okay, let me actually scoochy, and let me see if I can put up a picture here instead and just show you. I don't know if it's gonna be my picture, because I don't know if I'll have time to photograph this before I edit this video, but it's gonna be a picture. This is the Sigma Ambience collection. It is available at Sigma Beauty on May 11th. I do have a code with Sigma. The code is Angelica. When is the 11th? Let me check. Can I have a video up by then? It is on Tuesday. Maybe? I'm putting that in the maybe pile. Maybe I can have a video up until the 11th. Snappy, don't want to ask you. Maybe I can have a video up on the 11th, but I'm not 100% sure because I try to not work during weekends, and on Mondays I tend to do editing. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to have a video up before the 11th, but I did get a lot of comments from you asking you for me to try this, asking me. You were asking me. Grammar, not my thing. I was being asked if I could showcase this collection. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm hoping by the 11th, but don't hold me to it, but it's coming up next week. So yeah, I will leave the info in the description box in case you're interested, but do look forward to a video about that. Okay, I think those were the things that I usually don't have things. I bought this myself, by the way. VH is not sending me PR. I wish they did. I wish they did. Don't take this as me begging. I'm not. I have no problem with buying things myself. This was a joke. I hate that as a YouTuber I have to like specify when I'm joking. Okay. I wanted to talk about this. These are new palettes by Makeup Revolution. I don't talk about Makeup Revolution that often, but these are available now. And I know at least one of them, the one that's called Timeless Fantasy, is available on Beauty Bay, because that's where I saw it. I will say, let me pop up the picture from Beauty Bay. They don't look the same. The picture that's from Makeup Revolution makes it look like a neutral brown, you know, like a neutral palette. But the one that's on Beauty Bay makes it look like a more of a cool tone taupe palette. And that makes me go like, so what are you getting? Because I don't think that Beauty Bay is bad at taking photography of makeup. They're usually pretty accurate at like what you're getting. But I also don't think that Makeup Revolution is really, like, they're usually not like distorting colors and making you think like you don't know what you're getting, unlike BH Cosmetics where you literally do not know what you're getting until you actually hold the palette in your hand. So I don't know if this is a cool tone palette or if this is more of a neutral brown palette. If any of you have it, you're gonna have to let me know. But this is available. I will link it down below. I don't have prices here in front of me, but I'm sure they're fairly affordable because that's how they roll at Makeup Revolution. There was another taupey palette that I wanted to talk. We're starting with neutrals apparently, and this is the palette from Violet Voss. I'm not even gonna talk about the front because you know I'm not the biggest fan of how Violet Voss does their packaging. I don't think they're like that good at that, but we've already talked about that. This one is called the Cool Vibes eyeshadow palette, and I think that this is a great option if you were looking at the Glam palette med Natasha Denona but thought it was too expensive. If you're looking at the new Melt palette, the, what's its face? The Mary Jane palette, but you thought it was too expensive. This is a cool tone palette, but I mean, Violet Voss is also pretty expensive. Well, it's $30 instead of the 60 or 55 or whatever the Melt one is. This is a little bit more affordable, and I will say, even though I'm always going on and on about Violet Voss and how I don't like their packaging, I have heard that their formula is pretty good. So maybe this could be an option if you wanted to buy something at Sephora that's not $60 and that is like cool tone browns. Because I honestly, even though I'm not the biggest fan of like neutrals like this, I think this is a good cool toned brown palette. There are no weird shades in here. They're like pop of like coral. I'm looking at you, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's also not a million like light beigey shades that all look the same on the eyes. Looking at you, Urban Decay. So I don't think that this is an awful palette. It's not for me because I bought the Mary Jane palette like a clown, but it's nice. It's okay. Here is something I think a lot of people are super excited about, and this is new products from Lisa Eldridge. Lisa Eldridge is an amazing makeup artist and she has her own brand, and I own two. Do I own two of her lipsticks? I think I own two of her lipsticks, and she's coming out with some cheek things, and this is a liquid highlighter and it comes in 4 shades for $38, and then there is a liquid blush in 6 shades for $34. This is coming May 15th, which is next week. Usually Lisa Eldridge products sells out like this. Do you want me to try it? Are you interested in hearing my thoughts about this? I could definitely pick this up if this is something that you would like to hear my thoughts on. But if you're like me, I could take it or leave it. I'm not gonna spend my money on it, but I like the lipsticks. I'm not like head over heels for the lipsticks as some people are, but I think they're nice. But yeah, let me know what you think. It is launching, like I said, on the 15th, and I will link it down below. I got a lot of requests to review this palette, and I'm still a little bit on the fence. And this is the new palette. This is the new collaboration between Beauty Bay and Ayo Coralie. She is a French YouTuber. Her channel is in French. She is a lover of color as me, because I've seen that her looks are super, super colorful, even though I'm not like watching her channel because my French is not on that level. I can barely order from a French menu, but the palette is stunning. It does have 2 cheek colors in it, and even though I'm not the biggest fan of having cheek products together with eye colors, I will say that I think that I personally probably would be able to use both of these cheek colors. And again, I think that it's important for a collaborator that they do something that they like and something that they want to have, because that's the whole point of the collab. But I don't know, because it is a rainbow palette. It does have some interesting shades. I love the light lavender and I love the light mint, but this isn't bringing anything new to my collection. And this is all like, is this something that you would honestly want my thoughts on? And another thing that is bringing me back a bit and making me go, is that all of these shades are light to mid-tone. There is nothing in this palette to deepen it up with. And you know, my preference is definitely, I want something deep in my looks. So with this palette, I probably will never use this palette outside of reviewing it without pulling something in, and I'm like, do I need another palette like that in my collection? So yeah, I'm asking you because I genuinely want to know. It is gonna be $20. Oh, it's cream to powder highlighters, so it's like putty highlighters. Okay, that makes me a little bit more intrigued. Let me know. It says coming soon. It says it's gonna be $20. It's a pretty affordable price. But I'm genuinely asking because I want to know what you think about it. Urban Decay has come out with a new loose powder. This is the All-Nighter Softening Loose Setting Powder. I apparently bought a new powder last month, and I bought a backup of my favorite powder. I don't need any more powders. Even though I have been using a little bit more powders lately than I used to, because I have noticed that with some fine lines that comes with age, powder really does help from making it worse than it absolutely has to be. But I'm not in the market for loose powder right now. It is available for $29. I will link it down below. I'm sure it's a nice powder. Like, Urban Decay does really good complexion products. I'm just not in the market for new powder myself. I am very confused by the new Hoola Glow release. Confused, first of all, why are we sticking to these bulky packagings? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't, like, the packaging is truly atrocious with these. I have heard though from Benefit themselves saying that customers actually appreciate that there's a brush in the compact, and like putting the brush on top, like, it makes sense like that, but I don't like the compact at all. That's me. I don't like this packaging. I think it is a genius idea to come out with their bronzer in a glowy formula. What I don't understand is why they only came out with the original shade in the glow formula. Like, they have a Hoola Light, they have a Hoola Toasted, and a Hoola... They have 4 Hoola shades, but they only come out with 1 in a glowy. Like, why? Help me understand why. Maybe I understand, like, they're trying to, like, gauge some interest and see if people are interested, but it's like, you're not a small brand. You can come out with all of your shades in a glowy formula, because if you did do that, come out with all of your shades in a glowy formula, I would have been the one being like, yeah, I like that. This just leaves me a little bit confused, so let's just leave that and move on. Let's go into the weekly Colourpop segment. They're coming up with some new Super Shock shadows. I kind of like that they're not abandoning the Super Shock shadows, that they're still coming up with new colors. I have said that before. I like when brands still come out with new colors in tried and true formulas, and that is definitely what Colourpop is doing. So they're coming out with some new Super Shock shades. I don't hate these at all. The peach one and the green one looks cute. Am I gonna buy them? No, because I already have so many shades of the Super Shocks, and I actually, when I travel, that's bittersweet. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to travel again. That's where I'm at right now. I'm not even at the when I travel, I'm at the if I travel. If I get to travel again, I actually very often pack 1 or 2 smaller eyeshadow palettes, or I do my own 9 or 12 pan with single shadows, and I usually bring like 1 or 2 Super Shocks, because Super Shocks are so easy. Because when I'm out and about, like when I'm out traveling, I still love wearing makeup and I still love wearing colorful looks, but I don't spend as much time with my makeup because I want to spend time at my destination, not at the hotel room. That's how I am. So I actually bring my Super Shocks traveling a lot. Not this last year, but you get my drift. I quickly mentioned this at the end of last episode because Juvia's Place announced that they're releasing a bronze collection, and they announced that while I was editing the video, so I just snuck that in at the end of the video because I was like, yay, finally they announced it. Because some weeks ago they asked me if I was interested in trying their new bronze collection, and I did say yes because hello, and I was thinking this is probably bronzers and probably some things together, and these are bronzer contour duos. It goes pretty light and pretty deep, which is very true to how Juvia's Place does their complexion products. I think that this release is super cute. It's a 6-pan shadow palette. I think there is a new lip liner as well. Let me look so I'm not lying to you because I don't want to be that bitch. There is some lip glosses, some liquid lipsticks, I think, and then I think there is a lip liner included in the set as well. I hope I am getting the PR package because I didn't buy any of this. But then they also announced that they are getting the blush collection as well. And I don't know why they are staggering the release. Sometimes deliveries come in a way that brands actually don't expect, so maybe that's what happened here. But the blush collection is 2 blush duos, 1 deeper and 1 lighter, and then there is another 6-pan palette. This I actually did end up buying because I didn't get any kind of form asking if I wanted to be sent it in PR, so I actually ended up buying it. Because here's the thing, even though I do get some PR from Juvia's Place, I'm just recently added to the PR list. Most of the things from Juvia's Place I have bought myself with my own money. I do have a code with Juvia's Place. It is an affiliate code. It's Angelica, my first name. The info will be in the description box. But most of the things from Juvia's Place I bought myself because I love the brand. I love the quality of the products. So I bought the blush things myself. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna do like a full face of Juvia's Place while I talk about the best and the worst things from the brand. That's my thought because I have everything. I have tried pretty much everything from the brand, and I think I own everything from the brand. I bought one of the things that I didn't own, which is a loose powder and highlighters, single highlighters. That is what I bought in this order together with the blush collection. So I hope you're interested in seeing that because I have used Juvia's Place for years. My first purchase from Juvia's Place was a pre-order of the Masquerade palette back in the days, and I think I have tried almost every product they've ever released. There's a few gaps, but pretty much every product they've ever released, so I thought it's only right that I do one of those videos going through their whole range. So if you're interested in this collection, I actually think it looks super cute. Like I said, I do have a code and you can save 10%, and I will leave some info down below. I am super excited, obviously. I bought it. This is also something that I'm thinking about trying just because I'm so intrigued as to what this is. And this is the new Brightfix Eye Brightener by Fenty Beauty. This is an under eye brightener that easily hydrates, brightens and conceals, delivers a fast, natural, no makeup effect with sheer to buildable coverage. Crease, humidity and sweat resistant longwear formula. 16 shades, $25 each. I think I will try this because I am fairly intrigued with what this is. Like, my favorite concealer is the NYX Born to Glow concealer. It is a medium coverage, satin finish, a very thin, airy consistency that's not greasy and it's not heavy, and I love that concealer. So I'm just interested to see what this is. So I probably will try that out in some way or form. You know, sometimes when there's very successful collabs and you're thinking, I wonder if there's gonna be a round 2. I will say I never wondered if there's gonna be a round 2 of the Morphe and Coca-Cola collab. But here we are, round 2. Who asked for this? I honestly don't, like, this is more exciting than round 1, but still, I love Coke as much as anyone else, but I will say though that Morphe collabing with the brown soft drink is literally a match made in heaven, but I'm still not interested. I do think that there are some fun pops in this, and I love the packaging of the mascara is so pretty. There are some nice things in here, but I don't really love the Morphe eyeshadow formula, and I have tried some other things from Morphe that I have liked, like their matte bullet lipsticks are pretty good, but these are the Artist 3 palette, the 4-piece mini lip gloss set, there is a volumizing mascara, and a brush set with a bag. This is coming May 11th, which is also next week. I mean, it's like the retro take, because it's like the retro Coca-Cola. I'm just a bit surprised that this is the collab. Out of all of the collabs we see, this is the one that gets a round 2. Am I allowed to say that I never watched The Hills? I've never been a person that watches TV a lot. Maybe I should start like that. There are very few series that I watch like every single episode, and I will be honest, there is zero series that I've been like, every Thursday at 8 o'clock this series is on and I am there watching. Never been that person ever. So I never watched The Hills. Every now and then I hear people referring to different people when they're starting other business venture, like, oh, it's from The Hills, oh, it's from The Hill. I don't know these people. This is Olivia Palermo, and she's coming out with her beauty brand. It is already launched. It is launching, well, it's launching today as I'm filming this. I will link it down below. It looks like very classic beauty brand, like Estee Lauder, and I think that maybe for her audience that is exactly what they're looking for. You know me, I'm not entirely into that aesthetics, but I think it looks really cute. I like the aesthetic of the packaging. It looks like the kind of like chain that you have with your watch, your wristwatch. I think it looks really cute. I know Olivia Palermo from like outfits of the day pictures. She has a really nice fashion style, but yeah, I'm not familiar enough with her as a person to have an opinion about her makeup brand, but it looks very classic. Let me know if you're a big fan of her or of The Hills. I just didn't watch that myself. By the way, speaking of things that have like a round 2 or maybe comebacks, it seems like Too Faced is bringing back their heart blushes. I remember buying one of these in 2016 maybe, or 15, when I was in New York. I bought one of these and I felt so cool buying one of these cult blushes. I like them. They were fairly nice. They're coming back. You can buy some of these at Cult Beauty and Beauty Bay, like they're already available there, and I think sold out as well. I will look. And it seems like they're all like peachy shades, at least the shades that I saw there. I think this is smart. The whole beauty community is having a blush craze. Them coming out with like the re-release of these very popular blushes in the midst of a blush craze is smart. I don't think I'm gonna pick any of this up, not at this point, because I just bought the blush collection from Juvia's place. I do not need any more blushes. Okay? When I first saw this new collection from Christian Louboutin, I was a bit surprised at how something so expensive can look so cheap. This looks like something at the bargain bin over by like the no-name makeup brands that you find at the grocery store sometimes. I just don't see the appeal. I don't think that they were able to really exude that like luxury feeling with this, because this just looks meh. I don't know what about this. It could be the picture as well. And I know that like the Louboutin shoes and the bags, they have those kind of studs, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. It just looks very meh. So yeah, that's definitely a pass for me. This is something that I think is a pass right now, but I might change my mind if I'm gonna be totally honest. And this is the liquid blushes by KVD, and these are $26 each. They come in 4 shades and they look cute. This is the kind of thing that I could impulse buy if I see them in store and they swatch nicely. I'm not like still 100% convinced by the KVD brand, but I still like the way that they're going. They had a hit with that foundation and now they're coming out with liquid blushes, like I said, in the middle of a blush craze. So I think they're onto something, and even though I'm not gonna pick any of these up, I still think that this is a good release for them. This is something that I might pick up. Sol de Janeiro has released a dry shampoo and a deodorant, aluminum-free deodorant. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be a report from the Team Science. There is no scientific evidence that links aluminum in deodorants to anything. Just so you know, it's all fear-mongering. Don't buy into the fear-mongering, okay? I don't want to be that person, but I just hate the way sometimes the beauty community and the fragrances and just makeup and skincare and dietary supplements, they're just trying to touch on that like fear that we have of everything, and just drives me absolutely bonkers. So I'm not buying this deodorant just because it's being marketed as aluminum free. But I do like the idea of a dry shampoo with that scent, so I probably will try that one. It's already available. I will link it down below. I also talked about this last week, so I thought I'd touch on it quickly again, and that is the Skin Dew from VIVE. This is available now. I will link it down below. Is it only 1 shade? I don't know if this is just an universe. I hate that word, but if they're thinking that it's like something that will work on every skin tone, maybe it's like transparent enough to, I don't know. I have no idea. Again, if you're interested in me trying it out, let me know. I could be a guinea pig, but it's available anyways. And what is also available is the new Huda Beauty Glow Obsession highlighter palettes. I am not surprised that she's coming out with new highlighter palettes. I mean, highlighters is such a big staple in every makeup brand, and Huda Beauty had some highlighter palettes back in the days, and they were not, I mean, a lot of people liked them, but they were never a huge success, a huge hit, and it's definitely not an item that people are talking about nowadays. So I'm not surprised that she's revamping her highlighters and coming out with new ones. This is a light, medium, and rich palette. I like that she's doing different shades, and it's like a pinky, a goldy, like more of a neutral tone. I mean, I like it. It's £27. It is available at the Cult Beauty website. Pretty sure it's available at Sephora as well. I'm not 100% sure, but check the links down below to see. I like the way that she is not afraid to pull products and just try again with another format that might fit her customers better. I think these look good, but I'm not personally looking for a highlighter palette. I like things more to be in singles or duos, but maybe you're interested, and if you are, they are available. Here is something. I might buy things from the new summer collection by Kiko Milano, and if I do, it is 90% because of the packaging. This packaging is so beautiful. Apparently they're doing, this is a summer collection. Apparently they're doing something fruity inspired, and everything just looks so cute. This is gonna drop now in May, and I mean, we're only in the beginning of May now. I will link down below where you'll be able to get it. Kiko Milano has a European site where I shop from, but they also have a US site. So even if you want to get Kiko Milano, you're living in the US and it's not ending up on Ulta, you'll still be able to buy it at the US site. So I will leave a link to it down below. Sometimes some of these collections end up at Ulta. Maybe this one will. I don't know, but yeah, I really like how they were just took a 180 with the packaging, because last year they had a lot of Italian inspired collections. I mean, it's an Italian brand, but I really like that it's themed around fruits. The compacts are beautiful. I'm putting a pin in it. I might, depending on how all of it looks, I might. One thing that I will be purchasing from, and this is launching next week, and I think that this is, apart from the things I already have and the Juvia's Place things, I think this is the thing that I'm the most intrigued by, and that is the new beauty collection by Zara. Zara did have some makeup from before. They had some like lipsticks. Did they have... nail polishes. I'm not 100% sure, but they have pulled that and they have just relaunched the whole thing. It is coming on the 12th of May. We'll put some info down below. It will be available in some locations in store. I mean, this is not the best year to be launching things in store, but they will also be available on their website. So I will be tracking and stalking the Zara Sweden website to be purchasing some of these items. They've already put up some like editorials and some like stories behind the different items, and it just all looks so cute. And I love how Zara always puts an editorial spin to things. And yeah, I will be purchasing some of these things and trying them out because I buy clothes from Zara and I want to try out and see how their makeup is. I love that they're doing some six pans and some duos with eyeshadows. They're also doing singles and face palettes, so you can choose which one you want. Lots of different like lip options, and then there's again a lot of nail polishes, which is probably not something that I'm gonna be trying out. There is some brushes as well, and blushes and highlighters, and I'm just like, yes, I will be trying this out and I will get it up on my channel as soon as I can, because I am very intrigued by this. I cannot wait to see everything and to see exactly what they are releasing and to see what kind of formulas they're going with, because I feel like this could be cool, but it could also be like meh. Is there anything more I want to talk about? NYX is releasing a new eyeshadow palette. This is the ultimate shadow palette in Festival. I like that they're doing little imprints in the pans of palm trees. I like this color scheme. It's very Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette number 2. I'm not looking for a palette like this right now, but I like how it looks, and I've heard that the NYX shadow formula has really gone up this past like year, maybe a little bit more. So maybe this could be a nice palette with some colors and some like fun summer colors to shop at the drugstore. You're gonna have to let me know if you tried it. And also I want to mention these. These are the new blushes by Bite Beauty. These are the Daycation Whipped Cream blushes. I did see the tweet from Raw Beauty Christie about them looking like little male genitalia, and I cannot unsee it. I can't unsee it. Either way, they are coming out in different shades. It seems to be 4 different shades. It is available now. I will link it down below. Bite is not available where I'm living. Who knows if they ever care about launching here. I will be honest, it's not one of those brands I'm like lusting after. If there was a brand that I would want to launch here so that I can get a hold of it, I think I would say Rare Beauty, because I would love to try some things from Rare Beauty. That is like the only brand that I'm like, ugh, I have to like jump through burning hoops to get it, and I kind of want it. Then there's other brands that I can't get a hold of, but I'm like, whatever. Also, I did mention last week that Pat McGrath was probably launching on Sephora Sweden soon. They are available now, so if you are interested in Pat McGrath, it's actually available at Sephora Sweden now. In case you're interested, maybe you are, maybe you aren't, but now you know. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's everything. Let me know which are the things that you are the most interested in. Don't forget to check the description box for more info. Like I said, I did have 3 videos this week, just me trying new makeup. So if you missed any of that, don't forget to check back. And don't forget to subscribe, because I will have more videos next week. I do upload 5 videos a week, and there will be one Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and of course this video on Friday. So I will see you on Monday again. I hope you're having an amazing Friday and an amazing weekend. And yeah, bye!